What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are working on my MK7 GTI. I'm going to be replacing the spark plugs for real this time, since after what happened last time was a huge mistake. To replace your spark plugs, first thing you want to do is get over here and start pulling out these tabs. Then you're going to want to break loose the top nut here. Be super careful loosening it up. Try to only apply force to the top one. Then remove the wire that's on top here. Then use a little bit of finesse and get this connector out of the way, get the whole setup out of the way. Sometimes it'll get out of the way even after you connect it, so you're just going to move it some more. Then you're going to want to remove the studs. Then pull the coil packs out. Use one finger, make sure it's connected to the rubber part of the boot at the bottom, so just in case it's damaged or worn out or whatever, you'll want to rip off the cylinder head, and then inspect them, make sure they look good. Then just break them loose. Check out these spark plugs, guys. Made a huge mistake not replacing these the last time I checked them out. Now, if you look closely, they are the exact same spark plugs that I was supposed to put in the first time. That's why I didn't, because they are the same exact ones. The ER12s, the brisk ones, I was like, okay, you know, they're the same spark plugs. The previous owner knew what he was doing, but if we take the gapping coin here and line it up, you will see that the reason why I was misfiring at the beginning of the video there is because look at this gap. This gap is awful. It's supposed to be on the smallest setting, 0.020, and yeah, it was way off. So that's why I was misfiring when I was doing the data logs, and at the beginning of the video when I put in that clip. That was just a huge mistake. But now, hey, we got the new spark plugs. I've had these because I was going to replace them last time, and the gap, if you take a look at the gap on these, use the coin again, obviously, and we're going to check them out. They're going to be perfect. They're going to be exactly on the smallest setting on the coin, 0.020. If I can get the GoPro to focus, you guys can actually see it, but you guys can see it's on the lowest setting. But yeah, that indicates, there you go. Yeah, you can kind of see it. But yeah, reverse the process, put the coil packs back, because from what I can tell, they should be good. But if they're not, I'll be replacing those in about a week or so. So you guys might see it in 2 weeks. Depends on the status. See if the next data logs, you know, don't end up causing misfires and whatnot. Make sure the coil pack is back in there nice and secure onto the spark plug and on top of the cylinder head. Then repeat the process again. Follow me on Instagram for real-time updates and to stay up to date on what exactly I'm doing. I highly encourage you guys to do maintenance like this yourself. It's the same process on all 4 spark plugs, and then once you take care of that, you're good to go. I do have to say, you know, that it's so surreal working on this car. You know, coming from a 1.4 liter TSI motor to a 2-liter turbo may not seem, you know, like a big jump, you know, 1.4 turbo, 2.0 turbo, but it's a TSI to an MQB motor. That alone is a huge difference. And I've always seen like pictures of the motor, like back when I had the Jetta, and like the layout. So I'm so familiar with it. Like seeing this still doesn't even seem real to me. I don't know, guys. It's just, I have it now, and it still hasn't hit me that like, we got a bigger turbo back there. Like never thought I would ever accomplish that. Like an intake that looks 3 times larger than the Jetta. It's just, I don't know. It's so weird. I can't put words to it. But I'm like so familiar with this, but it still doesn't feel like it's mine yet. But that just means I got more work to do, guys. Stay tuned. Just double check your work, make sure everything's plugged back in, all the connectors are back, everything's torqued down. I'm just going to be buttoning everything back up, and then we'll be good to go. Hopefully I'll get some data logs tonight, and I'll keep you guys up to date on everything on my Instagram, and then you guys will see the next video next Wednesday. that should be straight data logs and polls. So please stay tuned for that. If you guys like GTI content, Volkswagen content in general, do me a huge favor, subscribe to the channel. I got you guys basically once a week, and I throw in a couple shorts in there too. Those are pretty entertaining, I think. But hey, any questions or concerns, leave a comment down below. Like the video. Truly helps me out, guys. I truly appreciate y'all. And hey, watch me button everything up, and catch you next week. Peace.